Fight fans, this is Mike Kogan. I'm the manager for King Mall the Wall here for MMA Elite. Hey, I got into the sport about 12 years ago in 2000. Was actually training jiu-jitsu and went to a Hoist Gracie seminar. And obviously I was a big fan. Just like everybody else, watched him in the early UFCs, and I got inspired, started training jiu-jitsu, and went to one of his seminars, met up with him, and I don't know, afterwards we ended up sharing, we were in the same hotel, so we kind of met up in the lobby and ran into each other in the lobby, started talking, and I don't know, I just kept talking to him about all these things that he could be doing, but he's not doing, or should be doing, and whatever. It was just some ranting, and then he was like, hey, this is kind of like what I've been thinking also. Let's hook up and talk later. So we exchanged phone numbers and started talking later. And then, at some point he was just like, well, are you just going to, all the stuff I should be doing, could be doing, or are you going to help me actually do it? And that's kind of like how I got into it. I started working with him in 2000, and then, from there it just evolved on, and started picking up some fighters. Worked with Shaolin Ribeiro, worked with Royler Gracie, Rodrigo, just started picking up guys, and then after a while I stopped. I actually started working for a Japanese fight promotion, K1, and worked with them for a while, and then went and now kind of got back into management. I started, went back to managing fighters, and actually been building up the roster now, and picked up a bunch of guys. It's fun. There's no glamour to it. Nothing fancy. Unless you're one of those managers that likes to be in the spotlight, usually you just stay behind the scenes. Nobody even knows you exist. You just kind of do things behind the scenes. You babysit them. You make sure they get to where they need to get to. And, most fighters are just they're just focused with training. So as long as they're training, they're kind of doing their part. And then everything else is what you do. I mean, in addition to negotiating their fights and various sponsorship opportunities or what have you, you do everything else, man. I mean, hell, my wife was doing Mo's laundry during his last camp because he was so occupied with doing his laundry, with training, that we just wanted to make sure he focuses on training. So just all inclusive.